Uh-oh. Okay, good. So let's see. Okay. All right.
Creative theft on a scale where it's impossible to protect against it, already putting loads of creatives' work in danger, so AI companies can get rich. While this is sad and frustrating, what's even worse is that generative AI truly has the potential to break the internet irreversibly by making it harder and harder to tell what's true.
That makes
At
sense.
first, AI looked great. The Kurzgesagt script starts with basic research that's turned into a script and then facts checked in depth
Hmm.
by 2 to 3 people. We try to confirm our info with what we deem trustworthy, ideally first-hand sources, ideally papers. Then we get 1 to 3 experts for input and critique. Fact checking and compiling our sources alone takes around 100 hours per video. Of course, we make mistakes or oversimplify, and you can disagree with our conclusions. It's unavoidable. We're only human after all.
Wait,
But
is Cursor Cat supposed to say that he has 2 to 3 people working throughout his channel? That's quite the dedication, honestly. And I noticed that 2 people liked the stream, but no one voted. I hope I'm not being botted here, or if it's someone that's blocked that not supposed to be here. I'm only going to stream for for a half hour. At 10:17, I'm just going to end it, unless there's a glitch because it says 2 likers. I'm just going to screenshot that when the stream is done.
it's fair to say that our process is extensive, and after a decade, we know what we're doing.
It's been
When
that
AI
long?
appeared, we were very excited. A
Wow.
mechanical brain able to super quickly collect information. So we went to work, and it looked amazing. And then we started fact checking. We didn't expect it to be perfect, but it was way worse than we thought. Confidently incorrect. AI is so bad at
Now I
this.
can imagine, yes.
We'll summarize and generalize our experiences over multiple projects and months condensed into one fake project. A video about why brown dwarfs are the worst and should be ashamed of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got all the pro accounts of all the AI models and got to work, using deep research tools to create a summary and overview of all the information about the failed stars brown dwarfs. And wow, it was great! Dozens of pages of outlines with unique information nuggets and links to sources. Then we started to look deeper. More than 80% of the info and factoids were pretty solid, and we could reconstruct where they were from: Wikipedia, papers, legit articles. What about the rest? It was great stuff, like the speed of brown dwarf superstorms, the nature of their insides, or how disappointed their mums are. But we couldn't find where the AI got this info from,
Hmm.
which is not automatically a bad sign. After all, the models contain pretty much all the internet and books ever written. So we asked experts for input, and they flagged the exact same facts, even asking where we found it. To fulfill its goal to make us happy, the AI had invented or extrapolated information to make brown dwarfs more interesting than they really are, like a bad journalist making up details to make a story hit harder or fit a narrative.
Interesting.
Now we wanted to know more and dove in deeper, reading the seemingly more solid sources the AI had given us in full. One was an article from a news site written by a human journalist. Or was it? It had
Oh man, there's an ad. Crud. Huh? Wait, what? What, Slade? Remember to not barter Dumbo again. Please do that for me, okay? Do not barter him because I've read what's been going on when I was feeling suicidal last night. It's okay. Yeah, I understand. And I'm surprised that you were viewing my TikTok where you're watching The Simpsons. I forgot I did a video of that. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. And I know everyone went to bed, but my MacBook crashed and I can't do anything about it because I do want to make a video, but I like doing on the live stream because I'm not in the mental mood to do all the work right now. But it's back.
Purely coincidentally, read like what you get if a human slightly changes AI wording. An AI essay detection tool gave it a 72% match. So an AI article without sources used as a credible source for AI research, which makes sense since in 2025 there were already well over 1,200 confirmed AI news websites publishing massive amounts of AI-generated misinformation and false narratives.
That's not
This
good.
mix of correct, Judas
Scroll network control stock market. Yeah, as if someone's gonna fall for that. This is a really great video, though. What the heck is Barbarian? What? Like birds? Barbarians? Implant ears? Well, that's interesting.
Straight up made up information also leads AI to present really shoddy.
Drones, you mean bird, right? Aliens Among Us? Oh boy.
That sound
Banana rainfall.
Are often half-truths or misrepresentations. Oh well, we salvaged what we could and went back to the drawing board. And after a few weeks, it happened. By pure
I'll show the screen.
We saw a brown dwarf video popping up.
Well, I'm gonna stream for until 10:17, and that's it.
That was pretty good, nice footage, great editing. But we'd seen the structure and rhythm before, and would you look at that? It contained all the brown dwarf facts we'd flagged as unreliable or straight up made up by AI. This is where the death of the internet begins. Now there's a proper source of brown dwarf misinformation online. When the next AI repeats the same research, it will find a transcript from a video with a lot of views. The misinformation is now true. It will spread. Even before AI, it was pretty hard to find the origin of facts that sound great but are not true. Just watch our video about a 100-year-old lie. As AI use goes on, it may become impossible to know what's true or not. The most corrosive lie. The problem with AI is how trustworthy it seems. How it's correct enough to seem super smart, and how incredibly confidently incorrect it is. Casually lying to your face, often very subtly. When you catch it lying, it immediately admits it, vows to never do it again, and then it does it again.
See, that's really interesting because when I know no one's here except for Slade, and he may be a little bit off topic, and I try not to compare myself constantly, as I mentioned before, towards other YouTubers because no one's usually here to Slade. It's kind of disappointing that I have to just stream during that time. Yeah, you're doing your best. Basically, when I used Twitter before, right, there's this interesting feature. I mean, it's pretty helpful, but do not trust on it 101%. Named Grok. It's supposed to be this feature that Elon Musk basically has as an option on Twitter. And you would use it if you need to do some research, right? Even though it's not always accurate. It's still helpful, but it's the same way if you're basically Googling something and let's just say that, oh, the population of Native Americans in my state or the percentage is, let's just say 6.4%, when clearly it's way less than that. If I looked it up on Wiki, because at least Wiki I trust it more than AI itself, it's around, I don't know, depending on the city that you're in. What if you're talking about the city overall, 3%? This is a random example, right? You can't always basically trust AI fully. That actually makes sense.
As adequate as current language models feel, there's nobody home. No greater intelligence or consciousness is talking back to you. Current AI is a very complex hammer that doesn't understand what it's doing or what nails are. But we're letting it add new shelves to the library of human knowledge. AI is changing quickly, so this may get better, but right now, it's pretty grim. Way too many people blindly trust AI.
I don't.
Studies looked into the language of millions of scientific papers published before and after the rise of large language models. They found an abrupt and sharp increase in the frequency of words that AIs like to use. So,
crucial, this, and then I must have paid attention towards the other ones.
It's clear that now a significant portion of papers have been at least assisted by AI, usually without acknowledgement. And just in July 2025, it was discovered that a number of researchers had started to sneak hidden messages into their papers. In white text, or too small for the human eye, they prompted AIs to review them positively and not point out flaws. As more and more people are using AI carelessly, the library of human knowledge is getting less and less reliable.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the last part: how are we using AI? And will Kurzgesagt survive the AI slop?
Of course they will.
Will AI slop kill Kurzgesagt and artists?
No, they won't.
On the internet, there's only one truly valuable resource: human attention. If current trends continue, it's not that far-fetched that cheap slop content, stuff just good enough, will soak up the majority of human attention.
Right.
It could make us dumber, less informed, our attention spans even worse, increase political divides, and make us neglect real human interaction.
All right, so seriously, I just don't want to be off topic right now because you don't want to tear, and I want to make this serious if we ever get new people here. But I thank you a ton for wanting to interact with me because I know you get off topic sometimes. I like the one you posted talking about Pokemon with my family. I'm so sorry, Slade. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Because again, with your grammar, it's a little hard to understand you sometimes. Not to be mean or anything. So basically, oh boy, I don't think anyone's gonna be seeing this, but Dumbo, Jerry, Greg, and then the others. I hope that you're doing well. Sorry for the stream not working. I know people normally don't view my live streams. Again, I just don't know how these other channels do it. I try not to get jealous. I try not to. It's hard because again, this is all I have. So basically, what he's trying to explain is I had to say, you know what? First off, I don't like this CEO, Sam Altman, right? I wouldn't be surprised if people become more homophobic because of him. Because, yes, he's gay, he's married, right? And I had to say, he basically gave birth to a mistake that for us to worry about how to cure, I don't know, cancer, any other type of diseases, AIDS, HIV, we're only doing this for entertainment purposes, and that can only go so far. And honestly, with Kurzik, I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna just call him by Kurz. Kurz, he's actually right on this, and I got 18 minutes left. Now there's Slade. Oh yeah, right. Slade, I remembered. Right, that video I did. I'm surprised you remember that when I was a Superior Power Pizza. The thing is that people's attention spans, they are kind of getting pretty bad. This is for all ages. Okay, it's not for what people say generation alpha. This is all ages because I know that back when YouTube was pure, I do not like bringing this up, which I guess is kind of the truth. People basically weren't as, oh yes, being fast paced. If you think about techno music, when like how that music plays really quick and whatnot, and really, really stressful and anxious. Also, I know there's only 2 viewers on here, but technically it's only Slade. Also, I don't know why you have that name Baby Slade for. It just seems that people's attention spans are just it's zombied. I don't know what to say because I know people like to say cooked or whatever word that is. I don't like using those words. I like to say zombied, right? And it just bothers me because I always think that I have to keep up with other YouTubers or having to use certain effects so that I can basically be accepted in society. Otherwise, I won't get my channel suggested. People would lose interest, and I would just feel that I am in the dark, which I kind of am. It actually makes sense because of how much has changed. If that actually makes sense. Wait, what? Me and a rapper who I grew up with in love or inspired by Baby Chemo. That makes sense, Slade. I'm sorry. I try to get used to your typing because I'm not used to people that have off grammar. And then there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't know. I don't type like that, I guess. If that makes sense. let me finish up the video here. This is such a good video. I just wish the others were still awake, but again, my MacBook crashed and I can't do anything about it. So, um,
If AI eats the majority of the attention pie, channels like ours will become unfeasible or forced to downsize or use AI themselves to be able to compete. We don't want to play this game. How will we use AI? Like the Align tool in Adobe Illustrator. If you have a bunch of boxes and you want to line them up, you can do this manually one by one, or you can just select them, click Align, and have them perfectly aligned in an instant. It's the same with AI programming tools for animation or using it as a faster Google alternative. AI is a helpful tool, but the creativity and integrity is still ours.
right.
So, dear Internet, here is what we're offering to you. Kurzgesagt is made by humans for
For
humans,
humans.
and it will remain that way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll produce well-researched content and invest a lot of time and our human creativity
Right.
in our illustrations and animations.
Mm-hmm.
Put our creative soul into our work. We'll continue to fact check and discuss our research with human experts to give you the most trustworthy information that we can. When we make mistakes, they will be our mistakes. We would rather quit than make AI slop. But to go on, we need your support. Kurzgesagt is almost 70 full-time people and a lot of freelancers on top. This is a
74
lot of
people?
salaries, software licenses, laptops, rent, and coffee.
Yeah.
There is a way you can help us keep this human-made project alive. It's the 12,026 Human Era Calendar, designed to fill your home with a year's worth of Kurzgesagt art. But it's much more than that. It's an ode to humanity and human ingenuity.
It's amazing how it looks like AI, but at the same time, it's not AI of the art that they basically do.
This calendar reframes time itself by starting not 2,000 but 12,000 years ago at the dawn of human civilization.
Hmm.
This way, 10,000 more years of our shared past and incredible achievements of our ancestors become part of our timeline.
Wow.
You can use it just like a regular calendar, but it could change how you see your place in history and how far we've all come as a species. This time, we've collected 12 inspiring stories about our special connection to the stars. From the first creature to ever glance up at the night sky, to ancient models of our cosmos, way into humanity's future among the stars. Each vibrant illustration is printed on high quality paper with plenty of space to plan your days or record your adventures in the year 12,026. And because this is our 10-year calendar anniversary, we've gone all out. We created the first ever Kurzgesagt art book, a vibrant, jam-packed collection of every calendar illustration we've ever made. That's 120 pages and 10 years of Kurzgesagt art in one giant book.
Wow.
It's also packed with behind-the-scenes sketches, stories, and fun facts from the Kurzgesagt team. Just like our videos, our products aren't churned out by a soulless algorithm. They're made with love by real humans who spend countless hours researching, illustrating, and designing things.
Oh, cute.
You'll love.
They got little
So
plushies.
if you value real human-made content over AI slop, join us and our global community of burbs who get the calendar every year and help us keep Kurzgesagt afloat.
Yeah, so basically it's just the advertisement, but I had to take a look since compared to what the Talking Hat basically uploaded, right? He did upload it 2 hours ago. It's 10:05 right now, and I got 10 minutes left over to speak just about. Oh my gosh. I just hope that my video is getting more views, but I'm starting to worry that my voice is not really being heard because I want to call him out, even though I'm just a speck of a I'm just a pebble, or let's just say this little dye in a Pacific Ocean. I'm so puny, you don't even know that I even exist. That actually makes sense, right? Also, I just noticed someone's here but sleep, but um I'm sorry, not to be mean or anything, because I know I'm trying to. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend he's not here. I'm sorry. I need some time right now. But if anyone ever sees this live stream, so because I'm sorry, so I can't understand you right now. I'll just pretend you're not here. It's something personal, okay? I gotta. I'm a little bit stressed out right now. If that makes sense. If anyone ever sees this live stream, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. No, okay. I need like some proper grammar right now. I'm sorry. If anyone is good, if anyone is ever viewing this live stream, because I know I do live stream for hours and so many times because of how, and that means a lot. It's like, because my MacBook basically breaks down so often because it's really outdated. I wish I could get so many views. I'm trying not to get upset, honestly. Um, I thank you a ton if you basically have listened to my reaction, even though I can't show much because my plug doesn't work or whatever. To basically speed this up, okay? I wanna read some of the comments here, and there's 32,000 by Jesse Doll. I can't read that name. I just call her Jessie. It's getting even worse, or I'm sure that's a she. AI is currently being used to create scam bots, so I've heard. Pornography, of course, has been that way. Forge evidence, so I've heard, and pictures or videos of unaware people, right? Fake info is just part of how bad AI has turned into the viewers of misuse. And someone that let's see. Oh, excuse me. The thing is, having pornography doesn't equal exploitation necessary for all pornographic content. It's a separate problem that using AI won't fix. If anything, AI can be used to make pornographic and illegal material using so much extra face about their consent. Oh yes, absolutely. And for anyone that's ever does see this live stream, the thumbnail that you see of Steven that is AI, because I'm using it as an example based off Curse's video, right? To basically be accurate, because I don't like to click, or at least that's how they say it, clickbait. It actually makes sense. And so that means a lot for you to basically say that I read the comments. AI and breeding is a thing. It's essential. Let's see, I got 8 minutes left. It's essentially when an AI uses AI generated stuff as reference and ends up making it more obvious that the stuff they've generated is AI, right? And one of the issues by Ginkgo traces with AI is that genuine human writing, human artwork, and human research is being questioned and accused of being AI generated. That sadly it's become the nemesis of so many hardworking creators out there, and I find it encouraging that most of us are getting used to spotting the clues of fakeness. Yes, oh yes, absolutely. I used to generate AI images all the time, like years ago, but I quit after a few months. So spotting AI images is pretty easy for me actually. But just because I can spot it doesn't mean I'm not tired of it. That's true. I agree with this. By John Anthony. I generally hate generative. I forgot what generative means. And anyone who worships it in hopes that, yeah, he basically says that he hates anyone that basically worships and hopes it replaces creativity. Yeah, I agree with that comment. Um, I'll read two more. By H.O. Sorry, I'm a little tired because of my clinical depression. H. I've noticed the exact same. Our views have been drastically decreasing these past 3 to 4 months. Now, when you check AI slop channels exploiting long form World War II historical content, posting incorrect info, so I've noticed in exploiting one of the more sensitive subjects in human history, these channels, hundreds of them, have began popping up in the past 3 to 4 months. It's really worrisome, and I'm sure I'm unsure what the long-term ramifications for real history animated channels would be. So if you're aware enough to worry about it. You're not watching them since they're easy to spot for informed people. Wait, I'm kind of confused on that comment. I think it's mainly older people who have no idea what AI is doing who watch them in droves. It's channels like World War II tells in hundreds of clones, boring history for sleep. I don't think I've heard of that channel. All right, I want to read more. I got 5 minutes left, and it sucks that no one has been here. I'm at let's see, Can't Fight Robots. Oh, nice name. The death of the internet is like 1 billion burnings of the Library of Alexandria, one of the greatest and most soul crushing tragedies of our time. And also say, just please stop this making accounts. That's why I don't like to talk to you as much because I don't know I don't know why you had to make so many. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. And most soul crushing tragedies of our time, from seeing the wide open possibilities that the open net gave us to seeing it reduced to rubble and monopoly by greed and thoughtlessness. It makes me sick to my stomach. Right. All right, one more. Thanks by History Dolls. Thanks for speaking on this. AI plagiarist channels are also copying me. Oh, that sucks. And virtually every other creator with a sizable audience. It's like the dam has broken and YouTube is drowning in slop. Yeah, pretty much. So this is another big channel. I watch most of your videos for the storytelling vibes, and I sure do hope that the AI copies are put down quickly, right? And my brother Joe put so many hours into the art, and I spent weeks to months on the research. Oh, it's good for each video. So watching them get plagiarized within days without consequence is so frustrating. It is. I had to say this because again, no one is here. Okay, I'm sorry. I just pretend that Slate is not here, and I gotta end the stream in a few minutes because I did say that I want to stream this for half hour. I have to say, if anyone ever, I don't think anyone ever sees my live streams because they don't do well. You know, we did get more than a couple of subscribers, but I've noticed that, Dion, like no one's here. Okay, you know what? Slade, I had enough. If you come back, I'm gonna block you at this point because I can't put up with this. You're just thinking about yourself. Okay? That's why I don't need this. And I am gonna screenshot all of this. I don't need this. Sorry everyone. Honestly, just don't mind him. If you have fast forward to this and no one voted the poll, so actually kind of sucks that I had to have him as a viewer than none at all. I would have no one at all than him as a viewer. I can't take this anymore. Oh my goodness. I should have. Oh. What I'm trying to say is I just hope that my videos are decent enough. And yes, I did scratch myself. I almost wanted to attempt to cut myself because I'm just so stressed out and just feeling that I'm not doing enough. I even comment on more videos just so that I could get my channel an extra kick. But I'm guessing I'm gotta comment I don't know 9,454 just so that I could get just a decent amount of viewers. Oh my gosh! Why is he just so difficult? I want to make this a job. I want to make this a jobby. Whoever were basically some redditor that had that word. Oh, because the thing is this. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm so tired. I just feel discouraged because this having no one on here except for this person. Oh my god, it just ruins my night so much. Do not come back, please, okay? Do not come back because I will know what your username is, and I don't need the stress in my brain. I don't. Okay, Deanna, I think you left. I don't know why I got 3 likes. No one's on here. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna, man? How does that cute Mark guy that talks about TikTok goes viral? God, why is YouTube so difficult? Why do I feel like I'm not making a difference towards anyone? I feel like I'm not. Even if my viewers would say that they do, I don't know. Damn it. Slade had to run everything. Golly. God, I'm so stressed out. I need to suck on some chicken nuggets. I'm never gonna do anything well. Yeah, you're doing your best. I know having 0 views, regardless of how late it is, it hurts. It does because you don't want to keep live streaming a certain time and your MacBook crashed. But people are just so obsessed they want to watch TikTok and AI, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out. My brother. Oh, I don't know if you went to work already. No, Dan, he probably did. If anyone's ever seen this, please pardon me for the way I acted. I am so stressed out. I'm so depressed. And I'm so discouraged. I'm sorry. Just the way that this darn person, oh, they ruined my night. I should have just turned off the yet again. I'm kind of glad I don't. I just want to say one message for anyone that's seen this, because I was even thinking about doing a video about the universe, but I know that won't perform well. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not like that adorable mid-age pickle Pepsi man. Okay, I'm too stressed out to become. I am not in a good mood. I don't know if I'm ever gonna become. I don't not know. I don't know. I don't know. Even just having this viewer that this ruined, he ruined everything. He did. Okay, I'm so stressed out. I'm not happy right now. I'm miserable. I'm so miserable. And I feel like I'm not allowed this because I'm not like those damn YouTubers that are always in a healthy mood. I'm sorry. Okay. I would have just it show my true colors in that I'm stressed out. Other than that, I need to end the stream. I don't think anyone cares. I feel like a nobody for this. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't want to end the stream. Maybe because I'm hoping one person will come here. Oh, boring. Man, how am I gonna get my channel? Damn it. I feel like it's too late for me. I feel that I just failed. Damn it. YouTube is, man, I want to have enjoyment. I wanted to post whatever I feel comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I'll put my glasses on. You know, whoever voted, I gotta go. Okay, you took too long. Someone voted. Damn it! Why did people do this? I don't. You know what? No. Okay, tomorrow. Okay. Damn it, dumbbell! Crap! Already screenshotted. Damn it! Sorry, tell me you didn't do anything wrong. Okay. Damn it! I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Please go to sleep, Dumbo. You need your sleep. I'm sorry, Dumbo, that the darn cruddy MacBook had to freeze so much. Yeah, I just want to say I don't want anyone to feel that they have to, because I got a screenshot all of Slay's message here. I don't want anyone to, I know, because he's acting passive aggressive here. Slade is, or was. I don't want anyone to feel that they had to watch all the way through. Okay, I know this is nothing. The quality's bad. I'm sorry. Okay, damn it. I wish I was like those other YouTubers. Crap, this jealousy is never gonna go away. Shouldn't have. Oh. No, it's all right, Dumbbell. It's my mistake because I started so late. Please sleep well. Oh my gosh. I just wish I was a decent YouTuber. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I want to get to the point that I'm sorry, Dumbbell. Please sleep, okay? Please sleep. I'm gonna close the stream right now. I just it'd be lovely if I could get viewers in other that I don't know. I don't even know why it says 4 likers on here. Oh. Okay. For anyone that ever, no, just I'm sacrificing my breath. Well, for anyone besides Dumbbell, I thank you a ton. Hey, my mother's boyfriend just slammed the door. That was weird, but this. Dumbbell, before I end the stream, did we got any more subscribers? I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, okay? I'm sorry. Oh crud.